Hi, I'm Carol Francis from GFM Community Radio. That's GFM 96.6 online, gloucesterfm.com. And it looks like the normal ending of one of my Community Link shows, but it's a bit different. Usually I would have volunteers in with me, but we have people self-isolating, so I'm doing a lot of programs on my own. We've also had to adapt the studio. We're not allowed guests anymore, even though we've adapted the studio, but to be on the safe side, we don't have any guests. It's all done by phones. The phones we changed, so it is now hands-free. And some of the programs have more than one presenter, like I said. So we've adapted, and I'll show you, swing the camera around, where we've had to space it out for the 2 meters. For those few shows that we have where there's more than one presenter. Like I said, now most of the interviews are pre-recorded or they're done via the phone live. So if they're pre-recorded in the day and then they're played in the evening. The downside of that, GFM is very interactive, which means our listeners can no longer text or email or even phone in to ask questions of the guests that come in, and usually from the local authority. We've also had to make sure we have all our sanitising, and when each presenter finishes the programme, and once we finish filming, I will be wiping down everything, sanitising, spraying, and cleaning my hands. And all presenters have to do this at the start and at the end of their shows. Since COVID, we've had to do a lot of interviews via Zoom. We also have pictures of how the studio used to be when we were allowed to have guests and quite a few volunteers. Even our fundraising event we had to cancel because of COVID. One of our volunteers, Erica D, GFM has been a lifesaver for him mentally, as he tells you in his own words.
The benefit of GFM, it gives me mental stability, because obviously over the last few years I've had a few health issues. I've been a single parent to an autistic child, so my own time sat in the studio is a fantastic way of release and kind of getting away from things. I've had family bereavements recently, and it's been like the family have come round and kind of looked after me whilst I was, struggling. So yeah, that's what helps me.
So that's how we at GFM have had to adapt and cope with COVID in this unprecedented times.